guys, it's Bastian time. Welcome to Zelda News. I'm your host, Bastian. Let's get on to that first story, which is actually not something I found on the internet, but something a friend in real life pointed out to me, and that's because he's a big fan of this old school Super Nintendo game called Out of This World or Another World or something like that, which is like a side-scrolling, it's a very different style game. I can't even really describe it very well. But anyways, the developer behind that game has like a blog that he sort of does with this other guy. And they spent a lot of that blog entry recently talking about Zelda. Basically, he says that old school Zelda is awesome. He praises it up and down. He says that new school Zelda, not so much. He complains about things that all of us have been complaining about, but from a developer standpoint, he also agrees about things like it's becoming too formulaic. There's way too much tutorial involved. He was talking about how in the original Legend of Zelda, there really wasn't a tutorial. You just start the game to figure out how to do stuff on your own. Whereas current Zelda, it's like hours of tutorial. But anyways, it's a really interesting read, and not just because of the Zelda stuff. So if you want to check that out, there's going to be a link for you down below. Super Smash Bros., Wii U, and 3DS has a daily picture sort of thing going on. And they've got this awesome picture of Link. It's going to be a lot of fun to play, but this is just a really awesome picture. I just had to share it with you guys. Our final story comes from Mr. Aonuma, an interview with him where he was asked questions about Wind Waker HD, and he was asked, who is your favorite character in the Wind Waker? And he basically said himself, sort of. What he said was that the King of Hyrule, Daphne's No Hansen Hyrule, is his favorite character, but that he sort of feels like that character represents him. He put a lot of his characteristics into that character, and so he feels like that's sort of him in the game, so basically he's saying he's his own favorite character. But anyways, that's it for this episode of Zelda News. See you guys tomorrow for Nintendo News. Bye, guys.